Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. How are we doing? We're here, we're live, we're ready to cook. The Adagio is on the strings. And we're here for some FC BarcaLomond members action. We're here to build some lineups. We're here to get stuck into it like a dog eating beetroot. And guys, I am against the clock today. If we have any requests that don't get into this stream, we'll do a crash course Friday one. We've got a bunch of these here. I think all the requests that are here already will be satisfied. I've got a little Sorare notification. I wonder what that's all about. Goal rush stuff. Okay, cool, that's fine. I did notice I was recording Zero to Hero earlier today and I got a notification that Nicholas Dorsch can now be opened up. So I thought, oh, I'll go and check my Celtic cards and see if Valley could be opened or Bernardo, but sadly, not yet. But we're just going to get straight stuck into it, guys. I'm just going to build the request sheet of everyone that's in the chat with us now. Rob C, fist bump, thanks very much for joining us, my man. Quinny, my man, can I get my weekly rares, please? Hope all is well. Thanks very much, Jay. It is indeed. And there we go, Jay. I almost forgot how to type your name into Sorare data. I feel like I'm losing my marbles. Mikey Basson, fist bump on, double fist bump on arrival. If you can help with my contenders for Rob C, that would be great as well. Afternoon, Quinny. Hope all is well with you and the family. Thanks very much, Mikey boy. Fist bump to you. Rob C, got a bit of a headache this weekend. Feeling like I've got a few good options, but can't decide which are the best ones. Don't we all feel that way, Rob? Mikey Baston, give me some under 23 limiteds. Let's get a bit of that. Empty wallet. I need to put the underscorey thing in. No, we don't. Good. Excellent. Love that, Mikey boy. First time we've had you in the request sheet for a while. Alex Coombs, you missed the gallery review stuff, so we're 100% getting your lineups built today, mate. No two ways about that. Or did we do your... no, I can't remember, actually. I think we missed you. Look, it doesn't appear that you're a member anymore, buddy. At Lucas88 definitely does feel like a channel member account, but I've not got your icon in the chat, buddy. So I will have to refer you to your YouTube thing and double check your season ticket. You've still got it. Andy Harrogate, fist bump, good to see you, mate. Mickey Flynn, fist bump, can you do some lineups for me? Free champ in season, free Charlie in season, and any leftovers. Let's have a peek at that. No problem, Mick Flynn. Mick Flynn, there we go. Boom. Westamania, boom. And again, Westamania, I would love to be, but I don't see their little... So if you're a channel member, you get your little icon next to your name, and it is FC BarcaLomond Hall of Famers that are the icons. So I think the first level is like a Van der Voort, like my OG Van der Voort. I see Super Rare Barcos in the chat. I see Super Rare Hakimis and Trippiers. I also see my OG Jota and Sane for some of you guys in and around the live chat. So yeah. If you've got that little icon, it just helps me know you've got your season ticket, you're up and running. No problem. Lucky boy. Hey, Quinny, can you do my Premier League in-season and contender in-season? Call place, no problem. And I think that's me caught by the chat, and then we'll just rattle through any more requests we can get to today. Of course we will. And like I mentioned, just as we were getting stuck into it, if there is any hangovers, because I do need to be out of here when I'm out of here, we'll do them crash course style first thing tomorrow morning around the kind of 10 o'clock marker. So to make sure we've got plenty of time before the deadline. So Westamania, there we go. You've got yours in. Is the club name Westamania? Westamania. Have I spelled that right? Yeah, it looks like I spelled it right. Yeah, let me know your club name, Westamania. No problem whatsoever. And I've got your request there. And you were in just before Coplice. So let's just put it like that. Awesome. Okay, cool. So Jay was up first and foremost, and it was the usual rares, which does consist of the in-season contenders and the classic contenders. And I do love the names that Jay's always got on his teams. What divisions are we operating in? Triple D1, Triple D1. Jay is living the life in D1. We just need to get some of those teams over the line. And I know Jay is the Sorare manager I know the most for close calls to glory, like absolute glory, and it's like podium instead rather than first or 12th or something like that. So keep fighting the good fight, mate. Keep riding high. Double Schmeichel, double, no, it's not double, it's just, I don't know why their badges look the same there, but Hyun, we've got Laidlaw, Nishikawa, Osaka, really, really good picks. Now, Celtic Aberdeen, you kind of have to take, you have to take Kasper Schmeichel into one of these, of course, but I'm not too sure the clean sheet's going to be there for us, so we're hoping for some AA out of Kasper, and maybe some sort of like last man tackle, maybe if there's a breakaway on the go. A pen save, we really don't want a penalty going against us, to be honest with you, but Oh, pardon me. That's the way to go. I think pardon me. I think Liam Scales and Alistair Johnson are on a bit of a coin toss, but I would be going with Scales over AJ in a game like this because I just think he will be the 90-minute guy. AJ could get 90 minutes, is normally a 90-minute guy. I wouldn't be surprised to see Ralston come in at the back end of this game, and that might just put a wee bit of a ceiling on how high AJ can peak on this one. In midfield, I'm not looking at anyone but Engels, I think, for first in. I would be tempted by this Lucas Fernandez at this stage. Really high favourites at home to Jubilee Iwata, and he is a banger. Like, he's a guy that bangs big scores, you know, so big fan of that. Rakitic has got a great game, although away, I don't really put too much weight into that in the right situation, so Rakitic could be the guy, but I think this is a big game for Engels. You've got that this team's got Schmeichel in it anyway, so it kind of lives and dies on the result of this match anyway, because if Schmeichel doesn't get the clean sheet, the team is going to be limited to where it can go. And I think, like, if we do have one of those games where Schmeichel gets the clean sheet, Engels is probably going to be one of the more effective midfielders, not just to help us win the game, but defensively. And maybe like a triple-double could be on the cards for him, as well as the set-piece utility that he offers. So I think he goes in as top. Same with Nicholas Kuhn. I just think he is the top striker to be picking here. And then for your fifth man, do we like Lucas? How's he cooking these days? There's been a lot made about form over the last week or two, hasn't there? But for me, if you know football, you know form is absolutely, well, it's not everything, but it means so super much. Getting to 20 all around and above is on the menu for this guy. No two ways about it. He's single decisives everywhere. Not often he gets double decisive. That's quite crazy, isn't it? Scoreline there is pretty significant. And, you know, maybe I'm doing this a little bit selfishly, but we don't need an in-season. We can play classic. I was going to look at Rakitic there because he is in-season. But we can maybe slide... Yeah, like that. Classic AJ into this on 15%. And, wow, you could really captain any of the outfield here. I'm probably going to captain Kuhn. I can see him getting fouled a lot. I can see him being on the ball a lot for us. Double decisive is capable. 10 to 15 AA is capable. So I think like Kuhn is a great captain pick. You could really pick any of them, but that's the way I would go with the Campsy CSC. Don't shout at me. That'll be the one you want Rangers players in, I guess. In-season Shagers, you've called them here. I think I would probably go with Kim here. You could be looking at AJ for defence. We could be looking... Yeah, I think AJ in defence is the way to go because everyone else has some sort of... Yeah, thing about them. And then, yeah, like Rakitic Lucas is a double mid I would definitely be excited by. I think them being such high favourites and Rakitic being a wee bit a cut above, I think I would go for him in midfield. Inigo Vicente away to 16th. Not a high chance of winning, not a high chance of 3 goals scored, actually. I do like Giakoumakis this game week. I've put him in a good team for me. And I think I would maybe put Jacko over really any other striker you've got here. They're playing 12th in the league. They're top. 3 goals scored is really highly capable. And Jacko is like their main guy. He is like double decisive. He could score a hat-trick. He could get 2 goals and an assist. He could get a goal and an assist or whatever. So I like that. And then the fifth man could be Lucas Fernandez. That could be a really nice build. That could actually be my favourite build that we've got here so far. Every individual can smash, without a doubt. I'd probably go Captain Raka because I'm biased. And then this team is going to be the one, you've not got a Butland, do you? But you've got Tavernier for defence, certainly. But who will we have in goals? I think we would take Laidlaw on this one. Unless you want to go Schmeichel again. But I would maybe try and vary it a bit because... It's a D. I would pick Laidlaw, right? That kind of Sorare thing's happening to me where it's like, pick Schmeichel because he's expensive and he's a Celtic player, but I would really try. You don't want 2 teams in the same in-season situation. You can play him in Classic, and then you've got that kind of duality there, is the way I would go with it. Then gives you a wee bit of freedom to roam around with some of the other plays as well. And then, yeah, I think we've used the best in-season mids already. We've got Classic Savio, which is fun. We've got in-season McGregor. In-season Tate I do like, but just with him being uncertain to start, I would go with McGregor in front of him. And then in attack, I would be taking Furuhashi next because although he's more likely to get subbed off before Dyson, he's not played international this week. I think he is like, you know, ready to fire. He wants to get his... not his season up and running, but you'll want to be a pivotal player in this game. You'll want to go into Atalanta full of confidence and trying to get another Champions League goal. And then, yeah, I would maybe slam the Savio Classic into this. They're at home to second, but Machida can give up a bit. Maybe Inigo Vicente, actually. Sho Sasaki is away. Oh, Dusty Show. How's Dusty Show doing these days? Yeah, I think we could. I think the fixture puts Sho Sasaki a wee bit ahead of some of those other guys that are here. You could go double. You could play an our Celtic player. I think, yeah, I would probably. Inigo Vicente, I just want to double check. Yeah, I would go Dusty. And you're probably going to have to captain the devil here, aren't you? Yeah, okay. Brendan's Gucci Belters. So Casper can go into this. We've got a classic scales that works perfectly. We've got McGregor. We've got, I think, yeah, McGregor is one to play in here. And then I would be inclined. Oh, we've already used a Furuhashi, so I think I'd maybe use Dyson here because he's got a wee bit more AA to him. But with both of them clocking 15%, maybe it's a double forward play. So I'm not too sure any of them are much worse than Inigo Vicente on what we just seen here. Shankland at home at St Mirren won't be an easy game, although they're highly favoured to win. I think I would put him in. Again, your priorities of lineups are a weird thing, Jay, because you've not got them in different divisions. So they all now need to be as equally as powerful, equally as strong, which is a fun kind of thing to wrestle with, as it were. Savio, again, just for that game, it's hard to put him with. I suppose it may be a bit easier to put him with the Celtic guys because he's. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. My gut's telling me to either go with Kyogo or Hatate as the fifth man here. And I think I would take an Hatate mid. I wouldn't take the defender. I'm not sure if that's your highest XP Hatate mid, but yeah, that's what I would go with. And I'd probably captain Scales in this situation. The second team is probably going to be quite Celtic as well. Brendan's table toppers. But we're going to be going with, oh yeah, Sacco in goals away to Shonan. That should be pretty healthy. I would try and avoid a Celtic defender here. Nagomi, home to 19th. He might be the man for this. He's okay, isn't he? He's okay. We've got that Hatate, bit of a cheat code. We've got Trusty and Valley, who are quite dicey for this game week. And then, yeah, nobody's hiding down the bottom here, are they? Carter Vickers, wow, yeah. Actually, yeah, let's get Vickers in. I think he'll play. But we kind of need to wait on that a bit, don't we? But I think I would slam Vickers into this. We've still got Savio. We've still got Higashi. We've still got a few good players here. But I think, yeah, let's go with a 15% Kyogo on this one. And... So see, now I want to actually play another Dyson in this and then maybe just flip that Savio to a McGregor. Because, oh no, we've run out of McGregors, haven't we? Okay, that's fine. I'd probably captain Vickers, by the way. So I think he could be on for a lot of action in this game. Nishikawa will be our last goalkeeper. You could play Hatate for like, you know, this guy's got a good game, but he's not a smasher. But Hatate could get you relegated in the right situation, you know. So the good thing about Hatate is if we're keeping the clean sheet to like 60 minutes, then Hatate can get subbed off and keep the clean sheet. So it's all about when the goals flow. Does he start? Does he do something good? Does he get the clean sheet bonus and then get subbed off? Or maybe even play Iraqi. I know his L5 kind of stinks, but away to Shonan is a game that he could change his form on, certainly. Yeah, I think I like that as a defender. Let's go Iraqi. Higashi in midfield makes a lot of sense then. And then, like, you could use Ida, but I don't think you need to with Shankland and Inigo Vicente. I think I'd probably just put him in to round this off. And, yeah, take your pick of captain. It's probably an ego, really, isn't it? So I think that's how I would run this, Jay. All Celtic in season. A bit of a dicey one here and a bit of a pick and mix bag here as well. But this is actually my favourite one, the 84 strength one. And then in classic, double Celtic mid with the highest scoring potential defender and forward. This one here against one of the top defender potentials, double striker. So we're hoping for some free decisives between the two of them. I think it's job done with a little bit of AA if that's not too much to ask for. Savio does his best shift. And then this guy here, this kind of lasted the Mohicans, as it were. Could do pretty good as well. This is only a lineup strength of 54. I think that's because of Vickers, so that's fine. Party at the bridge for Wistamania, pardon me. Might need to be the other Sorare name. Yeah, well, that's maybe your club name. Maybe it's your manager name I need. Wistamania. Ian Sorare, fist bump. Can I get Contender Classic? Struggling with the main team this week. Yeah, let's add you in. And again, just for a wee recap, we've got about 30 of you watching. This is for the channel members. I've got their 24-25 FC BarcaLomond season ticket. And if I don't quite get to every request we've got here today, we'll do a crash course catch-up around 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, UK time. I've just got to be sharp off here. So let's see. We've got a bunch of... There's Jay's team and then all of Jay's players. Let's close them off. Excellent. So Rob's up next. Don't know if you saw my message. Yeah, I did Wistamania, but I've just again I'm catching up on that. Scales against his old team. Yeah, like I think he's just going to be. What I was saying on SRD the other day, it's either a stinker or a worldie. And no, I don't think Scales has a stinker against Aberdeen. Like Scales is, he's just scored for Ireland. He's finally broke into the Ireland team, despite like being good for Celtic for the last season and a bit, and getting into squads without really getting into the best 11. Feels like he's in there now, and I feel like Scales is going to be coming back like a foot taller. I've kind of said that about Engels in my match preview. I think the same will be true for Scales. Joe does say if you have the time, could you leave a second opinion on free in-season challengers? No problem, mate. And I say I'm going to build the sheet anyway, and I say if I don't get to everyone, then as I say, we'll pick up the scraps in the morning. Yeah, the cap. I don't know if it's cap sensitive. Sometimes I've had this with someone else before that it just is unreasonably a pain in the ass. Oh, there we go. It's worked. Maybe it is cap sensitive. There you go. Awesome. There's Jay's teams. Love it. Good luck, mate. Honestly, I can see up. One of these teams has to podium. You've got to think. I think it would be the Rakitic captain team. I think that's my favourite. Rob C, got a bit of a headache. Feeling like I've got a few good options, but can't decide the best ones. Can you help with my contender teams? Much appreciated. Yeah, let's do it. So are we doing in-season and classic? Do we have enough to go around for that? Right, so we've got a D1 in-season, so let's see. Oh yeah, we've got plenty. So, Casper, not the best game, but he's still a great performer. Arias is probably the guy on paper here, isn't he? Fernandez is on to play that game. 5th versus 2nd, it's not something I'd want to lean into. There's Ramen. I think I would take Arias in Team 1. You're probably better taking Tavernier in Team 1 with him as well. But Piove has got that good fixture Giacomakis has. Muhim could be very good in his game. But yeah, I think on the balance of everything, like I think if you've got Arias, go Tavernier, go Barco. You've got Wanizek there as well. You've got Levaya, Fitz, Kuhn. I think I would take Fitz because I think his fixture is amazing. And then 5th man, I don't really know if you need to go classic here. I know it might help as the teams go down. We could play classic Muhim, Piove, Renato Stefan. He's got a good L5, but he's not playing all the time. So I don't know if we want to put him into top team, top priority. But in this situation, mate, like don't let the headache of using 5 in seasons slow you down because you've got great. Do you know what we could do? We could go classic Barco here. Actually, there's no benefit to that because we want to use classic Barco anyway for the D1 you've got over there. So that is the in-season Barco, isn't it? Yeah. And then I'm probably going to put Levaya into this, to be honest with you. I think I would just go gung-ho, 2 guns blazing, akimbo shotguns, old style Call of Duty, if any of you remember that. And you, again, take your pick of captain. Look at that. Look at that. 92 rated. Oh no, we've broke it. Oh no, we've broke it. Your team is broke. Sorry, our data have said you're not making that team, Rob. So let's do it again. Now, we could, if we really wanted all the triple anus. Ledesma is maybe the shout here. 14th versus 25th. But I just like that 8th versus 27th at home feels a little bit more solid. So don't let that put you off. We kind of need to pick it again, sadly. But, and again, because your other in-seasons aren't D1, and I think that classic D1 we're going to want Barco in anyway, let's not worry about all the classic and all the rest of that nonsense. So let's go Barco at home at Krasnodar. We've got Fitz and Levaya. Double attack, yeah. Go for it. I'm going to go classic D1 next, because for me that's next priority. in this kind of situ. And then we're going to go back to in-season because that's a D2, then this is a D3. So I think you still got a Butland here as well. Wonder why he didn't show up in the last. That's weird. There's Langerak, good game for him. L5 is back, so that's good. Siba Handel, Ryman. Raul Lazun at home to 9th. I'm going to go Schmeichel in this one. Okay, I can see what you've got here. I'm going to go Ledesma in this one. And then I'm going to take in defence. We could take Muhim, Piove. Again, I don't want the in-season stuff to trip you up, but we do have some prominent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of go backwards to go forwards. Oh, in-season is a D3 as well. Yeah. Well, I suppose winning is winning, isn't it? If we can win some cash. Contender in-season, yeah, 134. And where's classic? Contender 135. Yeah, so Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, let's play Muhim in defense as that classic, and then one is X in season POV classic. Renato Stefan, how's he actually been doing? Let's have a peek. Oh, he's back. Okay, cool. That's good. Yeah, okay. I don't mind playing that at all. Where is he, Renato? Boom. That's really good. Only one in-season card getting used there, which is the keeper, but it's a D1, so you want a strong keeper in there. In-season D3 would be next priority over classic D3. Do you go Schmeichel or Butland? I actually think Butland might have the better game here on Sorare-wise, but you've got Schmeichel, you've got Scales, you've got AJ, Palasafino, Triple A at home to 7th. I'd probably take the Wanizek or Baturina. Baturina could be the play because he could absolutely rip, and there's not going to be many because they've got Croatia and under 23s. So Baturina could be a wild differential. What's his form like? Baturina's the guy we want, I think, isn't he? What about Wanizek? Away to 14th should be an OP fixture. What does Wanizek? It's kind of no decisive, no party for ye old Marvin these days, isn't it? Gluck is on great form. I think I'm taking Baturina there. I'm playing Kuhn all day. And then 5th man, I don't mind this being a classic, but yeah, I think I would want AJ in here. And I'm captaining Kuhn or Baturina. Baturina's probably more 100 capable. Classic D3. I think I take Langerak here. Piove. Message. How's Lanzini doing these days? He's okay. For D3, he might work. Palasafino, how are you doing? Oh yeah, he's fun enough. Yeah, let's take Palasafino in here. This is classic, although, and he is in season. Let's have a look at Gluck. Is that international spot? Yeah, internationals there. Stinker against Graz. Not great against Brest domestically, but he's been pretty good, although off the boil ever so slightly the now. I think we've built in season D3, haven't we? Yeah, we have. So it's next is in season 4. So we want this to get to D2. I think Palasafino's the pick. I think you then take probably Dessers, although Kanate isn't too shabby either by comparison. Avalos, Girotti. Third versus, what's that, 23rd? That's always a good matchup. He's not great. So yeah, I think I'd go Dessers on security. But I kind of want to put the Dessers with the Butland, so I'm going to take that out. I'll put Kanate in here. And then I think I could make the 5th man Gluck then on that regard. And then we've got a wee bit of that going on. Yeah, that feels fun. And then when we go back to in-season, it's D4. So again, plenty of chances to win cash. And all these divisions for you with the likes of Butland, Muhim, Wanizek, Dessers. And then 5th and final man. Again, it can be classic if we want to. There's no restrictions now at this stage. Henry Blank has got a good L5. Is he capable in this division of... Ooh, he's either smasherific against teams they should do well against, which is at home to Altac. So I actually really like that. I think that's a good one. Let's go Henry Blank. He's the 5th man here. Again, nobody cares that they're all in season. Take your Muhim, the poor man's Tavernier, as it is in this region. And then you've got a D5 Classic, which for goals... I think I would avoid the German Bundesliga 2 guys. I think I would avoid Siebehandel. I think I would go with Raul Lazaun. Triple A in this division, it looks like Leandro Morales. Oh yeah, we've maybe undersold him ever so slightly, but you've got very good defensive picks. Satoshi Tanaka, what's he giving it these days? He's off it a bit. What was he doing? Yeah, he could get the AA. Belmar stink. And yeah, tight games he does alright in. Even that, but interesting. More defensive players, so if they're attacking and stuff, he's maybe not as formidable. Again, looking at who else we have here. Mastan Tuono is very exciting. I'd like to play him, but not a great game. Same with Clarkson, Bayateich, Clark. These guys are kind of good, but not great. So against first, he's going to be really busy defensively. I think I would play the Tanaka on that basis. This is D5, so we just need to get out of it, I think, more than anything. A-rated Juan Otero. Let's see what he's giving it. Yeah, he's not great. Ransford Jaboa. Konigsdorfer. It's a wee bit coming off the bench these days, so... I think that Avalos was the better guy that we looked at earlier. And then the Cesare on a double A feels like an easy pick, but Samson Baidu is getting a lot of praise at the moment. Oh, he smashed 100 recently, that's why. Wonder why he's kind of in. Oh, it's a wee bit of internationals there as well. I'd probably throw him in as 5th man. Oh, no, actually, this Babbage guy's good, isn't he? Let's put Babbage in. So there we go. There's Rob C. Let me clear away all the player pages. So that's the way we go, Rob. I think both your D1s are really strong. I'd be surprised if they're... Yeah, I think they're... Honestly, the in-season one looks so destructive, doesn't it? Leviah Fitz, double attack with Tav and Barco behind it. Like, that feels full... Look at that triple A, man. Like, that should be mad good. It's rated at 84 now. It was rated at 92 when we made it, but we did break Sorare data, so maybe they've reconfigured it. But good luck, mate. Got another Sorare... Is it another notification? No, it's not. Right, Mikey Basson, we went after another 23, I think, weren't we? As many as you can think string enough. I'm not sure what that means, but we'll go for it. It's under 23 rare. Mikey, I'm sure it will be. Ooh, 2D2s. Do we do it limited? Is it the same? 2D1s, left foot, right foot. Tang Vic, this maybe picks itself, but let's have a peek. Yeah, rare defence. There's not an obvious candidate here. Tavon's coming back from international duty, so he should be pretty high as a kite and likely to play. Slabhead, double A rated at home. How's Slabhead scoring these days? He's okay, isn't he? Tavon's a wee bit more riskier. George Campbell can be okay. Van Uwijk is probably who I would go with. Aidan Morris at home at 16th, I think picks himself. Kaito Nakamura not too far off the same. And then, are we looking at Andreu, Habib Keita? That's 13 versus 8. That's quite tight, isn't it? Levi Colwell. There's not too many obvious options here for man 5. Oh, I've seen Ravella there. Oh, it's not a great game for Ravella, actually. I think I'd maybe go double defence here and go Sekigawa. If he brings in a 60, Van Uwijk smashes, Morris smashes, Nakamura does his bit, and the keeper does his bit, like, that could get promoted. I still think that's too much of a stretch. But Sekigawa's a bit safe. Why look at this guy before I move on? Yeah, I like him better because he doesn't always get good AA, but he can. Doesn't always get decisive, but he can. And if you get both of those things to happen together, although we do have Ravella playing against his former team, and he's in. Ravella's not bad. Maybe we play Ravella. Juve have got a lot of injuries as well. Yeah, I'm going to play Ravella. That feels more fun. Right, let's have a look at U23. So we've got left foot. You always want your left footer out first, don't you? Karl Hein away to Alaves could be a good game for him. Oduro at home at PSV is going to be mad busy. If Oduro doesn't concede 3, he'll do fantastic. But I think on the basis of who's less likely to concede 3, you take Karl Hein first. Van de Ven at home to West Ham could be very good. We get Sekigawa back there again. Valentin Gomez away to River. Ramon Vega at home to Cordoba. Kirkej. Hugo Seque. I think down here we've got a lot of DNPs, don't we? Oh, these guys at the top are missing. When I looked at this first time, it was Van de Ven at the top. But Guy away to Forest could be a good game for him. Smets is now in his national team at home. I think I'd take him. Although Double E is looking pretty good at home to Almere City. Oh, so what does a good Smets game look like? That's a decision. A good Smets game is 63 to 83, I suppose. And a good Double E game, it's kind of the same range, isn't it? I think I'm taking Smets because I just think he's just been called up, you know, so he's going to be high as a kite. McGlynn at home at Cincy isn't a great game, but McGlynn is McGlynn. Stiller Bayern. CC Sandra against Fortuna. High chance to win. I think CC Sandra, just because he actually plays up front, doesn't he? Yeah, like that's a good mid card. Although the AA isn't really there for him, is it? But decisives are. So I think I would take CC Sandra. Oh, Quinn Sullivan. How's he been kicking on recently? Oh, he's okay. He's okay, isn't he? But just the thing is with these teams is they don't have anything to play for. They're both getting. Oh, Philly dead or Philly still chasing? There's kind of been much of a chance for them to get back in if they're 11th. Can't remember where the bubble is for the playoffs. Maybe they're right on it. So let's see. Philly. 37. Oh yeah, they're hyper motivated. And Cincy, they can't really. They could lose down to Orlando. Philly are hyper motivated. So yeah, I actually really like that for the likes of Sullivan. McGlynn, what's a good game for him looking like these days? He's a wee bit tamer. I think I would take a double mid of them. I'm taking Quinn first. Wee bit biased because of the Quinness and stuff, you know, but spikes are there. And then an attack. Again, nobody really jumps out here. Hosoya, but he's not got a great game. And then we've got a lot of DNP probables down here. Is this Oliveira not going to play? 2nd versus 14th, I guess. It's maybe not too big of a stretch for the imagination. Albine playing Nice. Yeah, I'd maybe take him over who else is here because like Nice will be playing midweek and I don't know. Yeah, I'd probably go with Albine, but it's not much. It's quite slim pickings in attack, Mikey. And then, yeah, I'm going to go McGlynn. double mid. And then let's do the right foot. Tangvik at home to second. Lyson at home to Antwerp. Didn't see these guys earlier. Leandro, is this guy going to play? Bray. Just checking predictor fire on our tab. Just bear with me a second. Alright, let's just bring it over. Where is Argentina? Boca. Is it Boca he plays for? Yeah. Nah, he's not on to play. Right, so we take the Tangvik. Double E. Sands could do like a 65. Oh, maybe Flack, but how's Flack doing? Flack's normally a bit dull. He's kind of like Sands, I suppose. Sands has got a bit more about him in terms of forward passing. Oh, we didn't pick CC Sandra, actually. Let's take CC Sandra into this midfield. And then an attack. It's kind of slim pickings again, isn't it? 15th versus 19th. I think I would maybe take him. Londonal. And then Van de Ven at home or Guy away. I'm probably going to go Van de Ven at home. Or Valentin Gomez, maybe just play him in that match anyway. Racing. Yeah, his AA is pretty solid. And if he can jam himself in, I like that. And can we get the header in? You're probably looking at Lyson, just the least likely to concede 3 out of who's left. You get Guy and Van de Ven, double defence. Oh, okay, we'll come back to that. Sands can go here. Maybe taking Jocelyn and Dree. Yeah, and then the other defender, who was it? Van de Ven. Let me catch up with the live chat, sorry guys. Oh, I've missed a bit. Black Ops LR, fist bump. Last message has the details. Black Ops LR. Looking at the time, I don't think I'll get to you, Black Ops LR. So what I'll do is I'll add you to the list, but we'll need to get you in the crash course in the morning, so I'm not sure we're going to get that far through. Black Ops LR. Let's add you on where you're at. Oh, sugar. Black Ops LR, is that how you spell it? Oh, the live chat's moved for me, sorry. Cheers for that, no problem, Mikey. Where are we? Black Ops LR. No, I suppose it is. It's case sensitive, isn't it? Is that capital B as well? No. Tell me your club name, Black Ops, I'll add you into the list. Rob C hopefully breaks the game on the weekend. Let's hope so, mate. Not the triple anus. Oh, I forgot the anus joke. Gluck is my nemesis. Yeah, he's like Xavi Simons, isn't he, for contender? Mr. A, fist bump. Gallery is Wallen. I thought we've got Wallen up here. I could have swore I've seen a Wallen. Oh, it's Walnuts. Wallen. Let's add you in, buddy. And see if I don't catch you in this one, we'll get you done first thing tomorrow morning. There's Mikey's teams on screen. Let me just see, catching up. All my River boys were bought just to get the collection bonus on Barco. It's good the utility. Some of those, the amount of River plate cards I've seen today that don't play for, they'll play for River. It's fantastic. DD, hey pal, racking my brains where to use my Champ and Chow best cards this week. Whether to do in-season or Prem variations. Fancy taking a quick look, too many options. It may feel like, to be honest, DD, Sorare, no problem, mate. Let's add you in. There we go, DD. Forwards of your Achilles, yeah. I'll be at that McGlynn game. Rooting against them though, going for the Cincy win. Philly, yeah. On the bubble, but don't control their own destiny. Joe Ducey, yeah. So they'll be kicking and screaming for that whole game then, won't they? And crossing their fingers and toes while they're at it. Alright, Quinny, do you have a Discord new to Sorare and would love to see some more info? Cameron Brewster, I don't have a Discord as such. We do a Telegram group for the channel members. So if you've got your 24-25 FC BarcaLomond, my Sorare club, season ticket, it's £4 a month, £1 a week. We do gallery reviews once a week, lineup builds once a week, and we do giveaways on all my limited cards that I win for the channel members, as well as the Telegram group. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, mate, a community kind of section where we can chat to people and all the rest of it, then you need your 24-25 season ticket. And then Road to Gammon. Let's add you on. And if anyone we don't get to, I will make a note of them all. And the good thing is by the morning, the live chat will be there, so I can already see all your comments. And like when I've done the crash course ones before, they're kind of half prepared, and we can make them. Oh, Lewis P94. There we go. Black Ops LR. Lewis P94. There we go. Lewis. Been a while. Free this and free of that. Awesome. Mihai, good to see you, my man. First message has the details. Black Ops, does it? Is it back there? That's the first message I see from you, Black Ops. I don't see another message unless it's way, way back. Yeah, Black Ops. I don't have a message from you other than any chance. I don't have the detail one. If you see it, if you could just copy and paste it, that would be smashing. You definitely do accept Rangers fans. Yes, we have. The Telegram group has got a good cross section. There's maybe as many. No, I don't think there is as many Aberdeen fans, but there's definitely as many vocal Aberdeen fans as there is Rangers fans. Certainly, there's definitely a quiet underbelly in the Telegram group of Rangers supporters that love to come out when the Borussia Dortmund game has been on or something like that. So yeah, Cameron, all are welcome. But Jay will be in. Jay is in the group, and the Celtic fans that are there don't really hold back, so just a wee bit of forewarning. And I don't mean they don't hold back, but like, they're happy when they win. Let me just put it like that. Alex Coombs, let's see it. Afternoon, Quinny, can you do my Prem under 23, please? Awesome. Are we doing in season or classic or both? Just in season for the Prem. So we've got Flecken away to Man U. Don't see him conceding 3. We've got Leno at home to Villa. That's a coin toss. Vicario, I think, could do pretty well at home to West Ham. Because I just don't think West Ham have got buckets of goals in them. He's just been capped for Italy. I think I mentioned this earlier in the stream. In his hometown, Udinese. So that was good for him. And I say he'll be walking on sunshine coming back from that. So yeah, I think Vicario's a good one. We do have classic Pickford. I just kind of half noticed there as well, playing Ipswich. Let's put him there then now, because like Ipswich are. I was going to say they definitely won't score 3, but let's come back to let's do the goalkeeper last. Let's see if we have any restrictions on outfield for classic. Yeah, because if we go Vicario, we can play Porro. Because again, he's got into the Spain team. He'll be buzzing. Trent has not got the best match, but I think Trent can still be Trent. So who's your best defender? It probably is Porro. And I think then we want Vicario with him. Do you want Maddison with him? But, is Bruno G not going to play? That's a huge miss for Newcastle this weekend if that's the case. But, Philly Foden. I think you've got a Tottenham spine here, so let's keep that together. Son is on to play this one from what I've seen in Kulusevski. You could just go a 5-man Spurs effort. But what divisions do we run in? 2 D2s. So I think we could play a full Tottenham D2 and get the benefit of that power stack kind of playing in. And then the other D2, what does Classic have? D2s as well. Yeah. We mix it up a bit. So I'm probably more inclined to go Flecken because he is going to be mad busy. Man United are maybe, I don't think any of these guys keep a clean sheet really. But Flecken, Flecken's the one for me there. I think you take Classic Trent just for his spike potential on this one. That then puts you to taking Foden in season. Let's check Predictive 5 for the Man City team. And then if we have a look at City, 29 minutes ago, hot off the presses. Silky Ilke, yeah, they're all here. Who were we just thinking about? But Foden and I'm not too sure who else, but Dwight, that's a great game for him. It's a great in-season play here as well, I think. And then fifth man, oh, I think it was Kovacic I wanted to peek at. Is Kovacic on? He is. Yeah, I think I quite like Kovacic for a game like this. Gab Mag, away to Bournemouth. That could be smashing, actually. Good AA, could score from a corner. Brennan could be quality as well. Oh, Kovacic. Oh, you've got an in-season Kovacic, yeah. He's going to get lots of... Yeah, Kovacic is a great shout for me. And again, you could really captain any of them. I think that's a really good team. And then let's go to... No, let's finish off the in-season run. Leave the keeper to last. I think, again, it's very... No, we're taking Pickford over Leno, I think. I like Gab Mag. Yeah, over any of those other ones that are in season, certainly. We need a classic mid into this, I think, which will be Rice. And then an attack. You could go with Big Dom Solanke. Callum Hudson-Odoi, he could have a great game at home at Palace. Palace will give him space to go after. But there's rumours that Palace are going to change formation this week. And if that's the case, it might not be too easy for them. But 10 to 15 AA is there for him. Anthony Gordon at home. Yeah, I think Gordon at home is... Oh, we've got two classics here. So I think we need to drop Pickford now for Leno to get Rice in. That's fine. I think that's a worthwhile kind of switch, as it were. And I really want to put Bruno into this. Is Bruno going to play? Normally we've got Charlie Dunbar in the chat to keep us on handle, but we've got a Newcastle team here. Yeah, he's on to play. Excellent. That's a great team. A wee bit of Arsenal, Newcastle. And then we do have a classic in D2, which I'll have the Pickford in goals. Best defender you've got here. What was the other part of your request? Who's this that we're on again? Sorry. Alex. Prem and under 23s. Okay, so it's just under 23, so we don't really need to worry about keeping anyone. I think Robbo, like... The thing I worry about with Robbo in this game is being against Madueke, and he might get rinsed a bit. If he loses possession and loses duels, it really does stop a defender like his score really creeping up and doing something pretty formidable. Anthony Robinson, that's a great game for him at home to Villa, because I think you'll get space to go up the pitch. And the centre-backs, all three of them, are kind of much of a muchness. Like, I don't think any of them get a clean sheet. Maybe Van de Ven gets a clean sheet. And Van de Ven loves to burst up the pitch. Yeah, I think I take Van de Ven. If Philly Foden is starting, I think we start him here. Diaz has got a song written about him. That should be fun to see this weekend. But Brennan, Big Dom, I beg your pardon, feels like you're most nailed forward here this weekend. And then fifth man, you could go with one of the Liverpool lads. You could go with Cho. Wharton, Matoma. I think Cho's the play. I think Cho's the one I'd be excited about using in a game week like this. Double forward, just go for it. Maybe Captain Phil. And then under 23. Let's see what we're rocking. A team 2 and 2 team 3s. So we need one that can punch and 2 that can climb. Tanny away. Urbig away. Urbig's fixture's pretty good, I think, isn't it? I like both of them. I've used them in pretty good teams this week myself. The Cambo is probably the one, but for me, first away to 18th, I would take him in team 1. Wrench walks into team 1 for me. Is Bogus going to play? Baena. Baena's going to get tons of the ball. And then set pieces on top. Rodrigo's not going to start. Savio as well, by the way. Savio was brilliant for Brazil, getting decisives over the... And yeah, they're going to play Grealish in front of him. Madness. Bakwa playing PSG. I think Sesko is probably the take here. You're hoping he gets double decisive. Maybe Ali Cho. I'm going to take Sesko. I just think double decisive is quite capable for him. And Sangari's got a fantastic fixture. I think I like that. Because a guy like him that can get tons of all-around and a sporadic decisive, that's the kind of game at home to Hartberg he could get that sporadic decisive. So I think I would play him there. You captain Alex or Wrench. It's one of those two for me. And then so we've got 2 teams in team 3. So they should be kind of equal pairing here. We've got Bursic, nah, don't think I'd use him. I think I'm going to go with Urbig away to 16th. Still get Guy. I like Miguel. I think Miguel's always on for a good game as long as they don't get absolutely rinsed the goals concession. Yuito Suzuki. I like Lennon Miller a lot. Is Bogus going to play? Because Bogus could be in this team. Although, like, as I say, LA are cruising, aren't they? So, like, how motivated are they to rip it? LA. Right, guys, I think this will be the last one I get to, sorry. Yeah, this will be the last one I get to, guys. I'll need to pick up the rest of this in the morning. Bogus, did we see him there? 90% on. Home to the Quakes, who are rubbish. Kinda does walk into it, doesn't he? Taking Sesko and double decisives. We've done that already, but who was close? It was Cho. Let's put Cho into this team. And then fifth man. I think Sesko's going to end up in one of these teams anyway. I'm playing Miller in this team. That's a solid team. I really like that. Lennon Miller's on penalties. He's playing in the attacking box-to-box midfield position. Really exciting prospect at this stage. Tani. I actually think it's Lukeba or Guy. Lukeba, like, mines are going to be busy. Like, don't think that's a pushover game. Same with Guy. Who's going to concede more? Who's going to do better? I'm maybe going to go with Guy. I think he's got more passing responsibilities than Lukeba. Which takes me to Suzuki for a definite decisive. Did I just see Javi Simons down there? He's been buried. We're taking Javi Simons over him. And yeah, I think we put the Sesko with him then. And then fifth man on this team. I really want Brett. Oh yeah, Yuito can go into this team. Perfect. Do we have another one? Or are we done? Oh, we've done them all. Or have we? Done. No captain, but that's why there be things there. So could Javi Simons go in over... Yeah, they two are feasibly just as good. Could he go into... No, I don't think I would, actually. I don't think I'd upgrade Javi Simons. So that's where we're at, Alex. Prem lineups, 3 in season and a classic. Your D2s, both of them... Like, if Tottenham go off, you're flying. You're in. And then you've got a bit of this hybrid action on the go with, like, big scoring forward, power midfield, and then a top of the tree defender, and then with a goalkeeper who's, like, Flecken, if Man United score less than 2, Flecken could come out of that game with 80. Could. Depends how many shots on target they get. Let's catch up with the chat a wee bit here, sorry. Benny, let's get comfy. Just Simplex. Good evening. Greetings from Germany. I started Sorare just this season. Still a freshman. Well, thanks for joining the live chat, mate. Great to have you on. Aidan Smith, fist bump. Hey, mate, could you build my lineup? It's got a tricky weekend, so don't really know a specialist. AS 1987. Copy. I'll add this into the list as well, mate. Cameron M. No, this is the first fist bump, mate. It's the first comment you've shown up with. I do just need to kind of... We'll get 5 minutes. I need to wrap this up, and then I'll be back. Maybe even tonight. Probably not, but I don't want to say something I can't deliver. But tomorrow morning around 10 o'clock UK time, we'll pick up with everything that's missed. Is there a link where I can use to sign up? Yeah, Cameron. So, sorry. If you want your FC BarcaLomond season ticket to get lineups built, gallery reviews, the Telegram group, or even the limited card giveaway that I do for the members, underneath the video, there's a button that says join. In the description of the video, there's a link there as well where it says channel membership. Click here. And if you click on my face on YouTube, you go to the channel homepage. There's a membership tab. Click on any of these things. YouTube want you to get your season ticket with FC BarcaLomond, and they'll walk you through it all. There is 2 other options to do a donation or a basic donation. There's no perks for these. It's just for the folk that want to support the channel, but they don't care about lineups and galleries and stuff like that getting done. And then once you're in there, you get access to a members tab. and like you'll see the post. You just need to scroll back a little bit for the Telegram link. Oh, Joe Ducey, I think you caught me on that one just as I made that faux pas. Leeds United, LUC, fist bump, good to see you. Josh Cameron, Foden has been such a letdown so far. Fist bump, mate. I was buzzing when I got him when I first started Sorare in a box, and now he's done nout. Yeah, he's been a wee bit lackluster, hasn't he? But he's one of those guys that he's just so good. He will get form again. You know, it's just a matter of time. Kovacic is my man. Yeah, Kovacic, yeah. Gabriel, a risk, I think, with a long-term injury, back from international. Anyone from South America is a risk for any Saturday games. Josh Cameron, great shout. Alex Coombs, fist bump. Fair enough, mate. Yeah, great. I'm considering the international kind of jet lag or hangover. But I didn't actually think about it for that moment when we were looking at the Arsenal team, because I just think, yeah, they're so... If he's had an injury or something and it's yet to filter into the predictions and stuff, fair enough. Thanks for catching us. Excited to see Mikel Merino. Hopefully he gets a wee bit of the Rodri boost, you know. Charlie Dunbar, fist bump my man. Literally going to just be Mayeki back in, but Lo Celso out for a month. Oh, Jesus, man. Swings and roundabouts, Charlie, you said it. Jesus, Lo Celso. But that's the thing with Lo Celso. That's why I wouldn't have bought him kind of in the first place, because it's like, you know, like he's a flaky guy. He's in and he's out. He's hot, he's cold. But again, like, you know, not everyone, but a lot of players are like that. But he just is in that category, I think. But out for a month. Hopefully it flies in, because there's an international break not too far away. So click your fingers, he'll be back in no time. But yeah. There's yours, Alex. I feel bad we missed your gallery review last night, so I'm glad we managed to squeeze you in. And we've got a few requests lined up for tomorrow. I'm just going to take a note of them in order. We'll have Zero to Hero out soon enough, I suppose. And there's a card giveaway attached to that again this week, guys, so get involved. And I can only find my green pen. Yes, I've got a green pen. I can't find my black pen. Oh, well, I guess we're writing in green. So we've got Mick Flynn. I could probably do this if I come off stream, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Yo, Philip Ristich. I hate leaving when people just arrive, to be honest with you. I feel pretty crummy for that. We've only been live, I was going to say for half an hour, but it's just updated. We've been live for an hour, so I feel a wee bit better about that. But yeah, thanks to everyone that's picked up their season ticket, of course, and everyone that's interested in joining the community. We've got a few at 10 o'clock UK time tomorrow. It'll be a wee bit better as well, because I'll be on the Predictify as well, so we can actually see some of these things maybe be determined. Party at the bridge. Galleries next week. Yeah, we'll do it Monday. We'll do it Monday next week. It'll be a lot easier to do then. This week we had a lot on with the Sorare interview and stuff like that. So, Coplice, Ian Sorare. So yeah, this week's schedule get kind of like moved, adjusted sort of, and I say it's just put a wee bit of time pressure on me. The kids are off school. If any of you guys are in Scotland, or you're not in Scotland, you've got no idea what the school holidays are like here. Like, I don't think teachers actually work, and that's not to be disrespectful, but it's just they're off all the fucking time. My son was like sick for the first like week of school. Well, maybe not the first week, but quite early on. And we got a letter from the school saying like, oh, we want to talk to you about your son's attendance. And like, see, other than that, like 4 days he was off. The rest of the absences were the school was closed. And they're sending me a letter saying he's not been at school for so many days. And it's like, all of the reasons he's not been there is because you closed the door. So, and they've been off all this week. So, it's one of those ones where the spinning plates game is the one that... Oh, this is a great wee list, by the way. I should rattle through this. So, I'll have the request page set up for when we go live tomorrow. The holidays are a piss take. Ian knows the pain. No, you don't need to read requests, Lewis. I've got them set up. I've got the list made. So, when I start the stream tomorrow, you won't even know we've closed the windows. They'll all be in the same order that we're in today. Zero to Hero in an hour. So, Charlie Dunbar, legend. Wistamania? Yeah, we got your name in, didn't we? And Cameron's picked up his season ticket, my man. Thanks very much, Cameron. So when you go on to the members tab, scroll back a little bit, and you'll see a post that says link to Telegram. Click on that. If you've not downloaded the app, it'll get you to do all that. But that link takes you into the FC BarcaLomond forum. And then from there, Scroll all the way to the top. The second message gets you into the chat. You should start sending them letters. Charlie, that's a great idea. Thank you for your help last night, mate. Thinking entering La Liga mixed after selling contender. LUC, like, we were talking about Bundesliga. Stuttgart, now you're talking to me about La Liga. The most indecisive man I've ever came across. Anywho, guys, it's been an absolute blast. I'm glad we got through what we got through, but we'll be back circa 10 AM tomorrow to pick up where we left off before we get on for the actual deadline show tomorrow. Wish me luck with the fam and the kids and everything else in between. Thanks again to Cameron for picking up his season ticket. Thank you very much. Somebody else has picked up a membership throughout the stream as well, and it's not been displayed, so thank you very much to whoever that was. Fist bump. Oh no, it might have been Lucas88. Oh, Lucas88. I've not got you on the list here. You were somewhere in the middle. I'll just throw you in there. Lucas88. Lucas8. I don't need to write that down. I'm just going to write it down here. Lucas88. And yeah, we'll be back in the morning. Thanks to everyone that does pick up their season tickets and does support the channel. Philip Ristovich, I need to sell some cards. Do you recommend I use bots or wait for offers? I can leave you with this kind of pearl of wisdom or experience, as it were. List them for like the price you would list them for. And maybe set the timer on... I don't know, it's hard because in the game week, the market goes a bit quiet. But I would have them listed first. See what ones get selling anyway. For like max value, market value, whatever. And then what's left, you wrap up and take to the bots. That's what I would do. But again, thanks to everyone. See you tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon. And I'll see you on Zero to Hero later today. Have a good one, everyone. Stay out of trouble.